This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
It's your Friday afternoon update. I'm meteorologist Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Already a coating to 2 inches of snow out there in spots. We have a little coastal front, some ocean enhancement going on here in eastern Massachusetts. There will be some higher totals in those areas we'll take a look at. Winter driving conditions. It's been a while. Go slow. Snow-covered roads in spots, wet roads in others, because we have the rain in southeastern Massachusetts in some areas that will flip to snow. We'll check that out. Some gusts to 40 miles per hour on Cape Cod. Not going to cause damage, but it will be gusty this evening in those spots. Otherwise, clear rain snow delineation, right? The snow in blue, the rain in green. We got the rain snow line right over southeastern Massachusetts. We're starting to see it kind of clap south and east, and that trend will continue over the course of the late afternoon and early evening as colder air and the wind starts to shift around. So a lot of us, again, very variable in terms of snowfall amounts and the intensity of the snow. It is most steady with some moderate bursts here with about a half a mile visibility or even briefly less in spots from Essex County down through Boston proper. Notice between about 4 and 6 p.m., yes, we make that flip gradually over the South Shore to the Cape to snow. There will still be some raindrops that mix in at times on Cape Cod, but the precipitation comes down harder, and that will also cool the atmosphere. Things end pretty quickly across central Massachusetts with, yes, maybe some lingering pockets of light snow, but it takes until I'd say around or just before midnight in Boston to end. Still some pockets of snow on the South Shore back down to Cape between about 2 and 4 a.m. And then we still have some areas of snow that continue into the morning hours across far northern and eastern Maine. So no big changes to our thinking. It's a widespread 2 to 4 inches of snow here in a lot of the blue areas, an inch or so in the white, and then the lighter gray shading, you really only have like about a coating. And it's a real sharp cutoff here across northern Massachusetts from the Merrimack Valley into southern New Hampshire. There's that enhancement I was talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some 5 or isolated 6-inch amounts in those areas. Even Cape Cod, when we make that changeover, it takes a little while to stick, but then it does, and it gets slick. And we're talking about an inch or two that may fall with some isolated 3-inch amounts. Notice generally a coating here through much of central and northern New Hampshire and into western Maine, maybe as much as 2 to 4 across the Champlain Valley, but then we ramp it back up when you get especially east of Bangor to down East Maine, where we may see some isolated amounts that go over 8 inches, again, really confined to the coastline of down East Maine that falls through tomorrow morning. Overnight tonight, widespread teens and 20s. So things that don't get taken care of are going to freeze up. It's going to be slippery overnight tonight. It takes a little bit longer to reach that freezing mark on Cape Cod, but we do that as well. Wind shifting around out of the north and then northwest tomorrow as the cold air blasts in this weekend. So if you're out and about, take a picture of the snow if you can do it safely. We got 3 ways to send them in. It's super easy. Our website, onedegreeoutside.com, on the community gallery. You can upload it there. Right on our app, the Send to Us tab, super easy to send it in. Or you could just email us, reports@onedegreeoutside.com with a picture or maybe your snowfall total as well. Hope you guys have a great evening. We'll bring you any other updates as necessary.